you would always want to be on the side of having good credit.
Do you think it pays to have good credit?
How you doing, buddy? Nice to meet you.
Pretty good, Tim. Nice to meet you as well, man. It's been a pleasure to have you on this episode and go over a few things that hopefully we can help each other out with both of our audiences here, man. I want to start this episode off with, just the basics. How did you find me? How did you find the It Pays to Have Good Credit podcast platform? Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and how exactly do you help people, Tim?
Yeah, thank you. It's a great question. So, it's first of all, it's really cool to be here. I actually found you on Apple Podcasts of all places.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was actually looking. One of the things that I do is I help people who they don't have money to burn or money to throw away, and or they're just interested in efficiently doing things in life.
Right.
And I teach them how to sell their home without a real estate agent. I'm a real estate agent. I've been in the industry since 2014,
Oh, wow.
and so I've seen a few things come and go. And at this stage of my life right now, the last thing I'm really interested in doing is cashing another commission check. I'm kind of at a point now where I've been blessed. I've got a beautiful family and an amazing life that I don't see how I ever could deserve, and yet here I am, just by the grace of God. And so
Absolutely.
now I'm at a spot where I'm just trying to give back and help people kind of achieve some of the success that I had, and not have to pay $30,000 for it.
Yeah, for sure, man. I can just tell you right now, just from a personal experience, I grew up in Louisiana my whole entire life. And recently, my wife and I, we just moved to Phoenix, Arizona. So we just had to sell our home in Louisiana. And this was actually our first time going through a process like that. And boy, did I tell you, I was not expecting the amount of fees that we had to pay to sell our home, man. And I mean, it's almost crazy because it's taken years and years and years to grow that equity, years and years and years to pay down that mortgage, build equity in the home. And, we got slapped with like 6% realtor fees and then closing fees. And it's like, man, where did all the hard work go? It's like, and a lot of people depend on their equity to move in most cases. A lot of people use that money for furniture, or they may need that money for their next down payment on their, upcoming purchase. And it's just insane the amount of fees that homeowners have to pay whenever they sell their home. And whenever you reached out to me, I kind of played around on your social media content a little bit. And first of all, you make some great content. So
Oh, thank you.
I'm like, man, this is really helpful, especially for many people who listen to this platform, who are trying to build their credit, or they're trying to purchase a home, sell their home and relocate, whatever the case is. A lot of people are depending on their home's equity to move into that next home. So, what you do, man, I really respect that. And I think that can help a ton of homeowners out there.
Well, I truly appreciate it. And that really is my goal. And, one of the best ways to help people is to sometimes not help them. And what I mean by that is sometimes people come to me and they say, listen, I run a plumbing company. I'm going through a divorce, kind of sucks right now. But we have to sell this house and I need to squeeze every penny out of it I can. And I tell them, brother, I would love to help you, but the worst thing I could do right now is to steer you down my path of doing this by owner. Man, if there's a legal problem with the house, like a divorce or a judgment, or maybe it's a probate, somebody passed away, and you're trying to do this on your own, this is not the right time for that. Okay. So what I would tell people then is, and by the way, I don't abandon them. I still help them. But what I do is I then reach out to my network of real estate agents that I have. And I've already pre-negotiated reduced commission rates. So even if you find yourself in a position where, look, I would love to do this myself, but I just can't, that doesn't mean you need to be on the hook for a giant commission check going out the window. So my students, I send them, and they don't even have to technically be a student. They just affiliated with me. I'll do a warm handoff to a top agent in your area, and they're going to still save you thousands and thousands of dollars versus trying to do it by yourself.
Right, absolutely. Thanks for tuning in to this episode. If you wish to be a guest on our podcast, visit StirgusCreditRepair.com and click the podcast page to schedule an episode. If you need help with your credit, you can also sign up at StirgusCreditRepair.com and start your free trial today.
Stirgus Credit Repair. Stirgus Credit Repair. If you want a new house. If you need